Hello and welcome back to EO2 ship reviews. We are looking at electronic attack ships, and these are essentially ships designed to mess with other ships, and these are the Tech 2 versions of other ships. So like the Hyena is based on the Vigil, the Sentinel, the Crucifier, the Kitsune is based on the Griffin, and the Keres is based on the Maulus. So the Hyena has a 40% bonus to stasis weapon fire optimal range, and a 3% reduction in ship signature radius, with a Mimitar frigate bonus of 10% bonus to target painter optimal range, and 10% bonus to target painter effectiveness. Effectively, the Hyena is not particularly a solo ship, it's mostly used in fleets, and basically it can web the living crap out of anything. Slowing ships down that are quite far away, and also with its optimal range to target painters, can light a ship up like a Christmas tree, making its signature radius absolutely massive, which is not good for the pilot flying that ship. So it's a very, very effective ship. The Sentinel, based off the Crucifier, has an 80% bonus to NG Nosferatu and NG Neutralizer optimal range, 40% bonus to NG Nosferatu and NG Neutralizer fall-off range, and a 5% reduction in ship capacitor recharge time. The Amar frigate bonus has a 20% bonus to NG Nosferatu and NG Neutralizer drain amount, and a 7.5% bonus to weapon disruptor effectiveness. So, like the Crucifier, this thing is designed to basically use NG Nosferatus and NG Neutralizers rather than using the weapon disruptor. So they've chucked in that sort of Amar frigate bonus to kind of still give it its ability to use weapon disruptors, but that being said, it is mostly designed around Nosferatus and Neutralizer. So Nosferatu slowly drains capacitor from an enemy ship, putting it into yours, and NG Neutralizer literally neutralizes their capacitor, effectively turning off their weapons and so on. The Kitsune is based around the Griffin, and it's essentially a Tech 2 version of the Griffin. Its electronic attack ship bonuses is a 15% bonus to ECM target jammer optimal range, and a 5% bonus to ship capacitor capacity, with its Caldari frigate bonus for 20% bonus to ECM target jammer strength, and a 10% reduction in ECM target jammer activation cost. So what ECM does is essentially there are modules that they fit to the Kitsune, like the Griffin, and that will then, you target an enemy ship and you cycle these jammers, and it has a percentage chance to break the target lock of the ship that you are effectively dealing with. So if you have an assault frigate gang and they tackle, let's just do a sort of silly situation, but let's say a Balgorn on its own could take out an assault frigate gang, because it could essentially just nuke out their guns and their tanks and just take them out one by one if they stayed on field long enough. However, if you've got, say, 3 Kitsunes on field, this will effectively keep that enemy battleship jammed down so that it cannot target anything at all. All it can do is sit there and burn through, say, its own capacitor, or it burns through its capacitor injections until it runs out and then goes boom, basically. So these things are designed to targetly incapacitate enemy ships. The Keres is based off of the Maulus, and its EAS bonus is a 15% bonus to Warp Scrambler and Warp Disruptor optimal range, 10% reduction in Warp Scrambler and Warp Disruptor activation costs, with a 7.5% bonus to Remote Sensor Dampener and a 10% reduction in Remote Sensor Dampener activation cost. Now, the first set of bonuses essentially increase Scrambler range from 9 upwards and Disruptor range from 20 upwards. The Remote Sensor Dampeners, what they do is they don't break a ship's target lock, but what they do is they push it down to such a small range that if this group that's attacking a ship and has Keres with them can maintain a decent amount of range, the ship will not be able to target past a certain amount. So essentially, if you have 2 Keres on the ship, its targeting range is going to be down to about 5 kilometers. So if they stay outside of that 5 kilometer zone and continue to fire, disrupt, and kill him, that ship is not really ever going to have a chance. Electronic attack ships are extremely interesting ships, and quite frankly are a lot of fun to fly. Not when you're on the other end of it. The rage can set in because you can't do anything, but they're a lot of fun to fly, and there's always a call for those in fleets. Subscribe, and I'll see you soon.